Hey guys, we're going to be going over the new patch, which is the 1.2, and everything that's going to be happening in it coming later this month. So the first thing we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to change the moves, nickname, items, marks, ribbons, all from the Pokemon box and not just from your party now. So if I was to go to my party right now, click on a Pokemon, I can change the nickname whenever I want. And if I go to the end, I can also change the badge that it has. Well, from now on, if you go to your boxes, you'll be able to do all these things in your boxes as well, and not just in your party. You'll also be able to use the Y button to efficiently swap items when you're in the boxes. So say you're in your box, you click the X button to go into held items. If you click Y, nothing happens to the item, you don't pick it up or anything, but when the patch comes out, you'll be able to click the Y button, it'll pick up the item, and you can just drop it onto a different Pokemon. And you can also access all boxes when you're holding a selected Pokemon or item. So say if I was to pick up this Charizard right here, I could go to any box I wanted to. I wouldn't have to use L and R to go through all the boxes. I could just put it in like box 26 or something like that if it's in like box 6, 7 or 8, and it'll be much quicker. Pokemon registered to the current battle team will be darker. So if you click the X button to go over to your battle teams, the Pokemon that are actually in your battle team will be a lot darker, so it's easily distinguishable compared to right now. As for the news update change, when you connect to the internet in the main menu, it will now bring up the latest news portal. So if I was to connect to the internet right now in the main menu, it doesn't actually do anything. It just says you're connected to the internet and it doesn't take me anywhere. But if I was to click on the Poke Portal, and if I was to connect to the internet in the actual Poke Portal, so I just connected to the internet, it would automatically take me to the news so I could see everything that's new or everything that's coming up, and it will now do that while you're in the main menu. So there's been a few Terra Raid fixes as well. So when you're in Terra Raids online, the game has been known to freeze for an extended period of time, or the health bar isn't accurate and it jumps back up in health. These two main issues have been fixed in the new patch. So the damage calculation bug, where the damage shown on the raid boss's health is not accurate and it jumps back up. Now when the Charizard raid was out, this would happen a lot with Azumarill and Play Rough. Can happen for other moves though, but that's just what it happened to the most. This will be no longer. And there's also times where it says that your allies have full health and then they'll just randomly be knocked out for no reason. And this is said to be fixed in the new 1.2 update as well. Now the Terra Raid fix would be like, if it activates its shield or clears negative effects, it would be a really extended animation. I've actually had it before where I use the move Night Slash and it just says Greninja used Night Slash on screen, and it was stuck like that for 20 minutes. I had to just reset my game altogether. And this tends to happen more in 7-star raids. Now when you click on a Terra Raid in the online menu, let's say it's a Garchomp, if you was to click on it, it could just be like a Gyarados or something. This bug has also been fixed. Now we're going to go over the ranked battle fixes. So currently a disguised Zoroark will be easily identified when you use a move to the correct super effective move against Zoroark instead of the Pokemon it's actually being disguised as. And if you check your opponent's status, a terrestrialized Zoroark is identifiable as Zoroark's sprite, and Pokemon have actually said that this is not intended. So there's also a bug with Dondozo and Tatsugiri, where if the Dondozo uses Order Up with a Tatsugiri in its mouth, if the opponent uses Protect or something like that, then the Order Up will act as if that move still connects and you'll still get the boost from it. This will be fixed as well. So if a Pokemon uses a Destiny Bond and then terrestrializes on the next turn, on turn 3 it doesn't actually faint, and this will also be fixed. Now there's also a bug where only the teams that are registered in the #1 battle party will receive master rank ribbons when you win a battle. After 1.2, all battle teams will receive the master rank ribbons. On to the next part, we have crash fixes. Now there's certain locations in the overworld where the game will actually crash. So to fix this, they are reducing the amount of people and Pokemon in certain towns and places, and in these towns and places this will actually reduce how well you can shiny hunt because they're reducing the Pokemon that show up. Now there's a trading visual bug that's been fixed, and this is a bug that prevents the Pokedex from displaying additional entries for Pokemon, that being shinies or foreign language Pokemon that are already in the Pokedex, and Pokemon that aren't supposed to be in the game will not be registered. Also, random people and their messages won't be displayed when you're going through the story and you're in certain battles. Now when you're riding Miraidon or Koraidon, as you've probably realized, that the frame rate is terrible in certain places. Casseroya Lake, for example. Now this could be fixed in the update. It's not confirmed yet, but it's just a speculated bug fix. So if they would fix that, that'd be great. And that's all for the 1.2.0 fix. Let's hope it's a good patch, and I'll catch you on the next one.